Okay, guys, I'm back. Welcome to the second portion of the first portion that I did. Okay, I'm all dressed. Um, Wanted to share with you guys my scent of the day for those who are complete fragrance heads like me. It's 24 Forberg by Hermes. If I can really get the bottle, so beautiful. Um, that's not the focus. I did think about doing a fragrance channel, but I said, you know what, I don't know. I'm all over the place. I just want to document my movement, my progress. What I'm about to do is I'm about to put my shoes on, and then I'm gonna go to the park or whatever. I mean, I have a crossword puzzle. I have I just want to sit out. I just need to get out the house. I'm always constantly in the house. I need to get out the house. Um, and that's it. Just documenting my journey, trying to learn how to live life as an adult, a functioning adult that goes out. You know, takes a shower every day, get dressed. So many people, so many of us, I think, don't do that. You just get so depressed. We're so depressed and set in set in our ways of depression and, oh, what's the point? I'm not going anywhere. No one's coming over to come see me. That's not the point. You know, you should always get dressed for you and just do what you need to do. And you never know. Sometimes you can meet somebody and it could be a blessing. But see, I got up, I did my hair. It didn't come out really the way I dreamed it would. But hey, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And I'm hoping that you guys do it as well because I've had such a traumatic childhood. I was just left in the corner, and I stayed there. I stayed there. So now it's time to come out and um, try to do something because you know you only have one life, and then that's it. You know, and if you call yourself a Christian, you know, I also with that being a Christian, my husband and I are looking for a church. We were with his family church for, well, not we, it was him going there, if you want to call that a church. Yeah, so he was going there. I tried, but if I back up, I was friends with his mom for 20 years before I even hooked up with him. That's my current husband. So, and I went to her church on occasion, time to time. It was kind of whack, so I just stayed to myself. I just read my Bible on my own, um, looked at whatever, um, just all by myself. Because to me, the church. I really don't want to get into all full detail. Maybe I could do a full video on that, but it's like the church just wasn't functioning as a church. You know, if it's just husband and wife and that's it, I mean, what do you really have? It's a start, but if it stays that way, see, that's the problem. And they expect everybody else to come join their church no matter what their belief system is. It's a problem. So my husband just went there just to go, and I couldn't do it. So I didn't go. So, but back to the believer thing, as far as, you know, you need to, it's not about works, trying to earn your way into heaven and say, well, I did this, I did that. It's not about that. You need to it's a stepping stone thing. You need to go just bits and pieces. You need to be trying to head in the direction where God is calling you to go. You have to rely on Him. That's what I'm learning. I'm like, well, I have to. I. It's like, well, you need to rely on Him. He has to be the one to empower you to do that. Like I said in the previous video, I don't know how I'm going to chop these up. So the one when I got my do rag on and and my pink little outfit or whatever, I just threw this on, y'all. I don't really like my outfit. Whatever. I was supposed to, you know, okay, if you're gonna do this, you're gonna do your journey, start getting out of the house. You may want to pre-plan your outfits beforehand because it's gonna take you longer, and then you're gonna be like, oh, it's getting late. So next time I'm gonna do it the right way. I may even record my process of how I get my outfit and everything and the makeup. Even the makeup was just I just thought the red lip would be too much with the pink. This is actually a hot pink top that uh looks like it's red, but you know, it's a coral shade. It's a coral shade. So that's what I was saying. I do want to live my abilities as much as I can for the Lord, but I'm not counting on that to prove that I'm righteous. You see what I'm saying? Or I'm self righteous. I desire to reach out to others. I want to be a part of something. I have gifts that God gave me that I want to share with the world. I just want to, whatever I can do. I'm 40, about to be 46 in a couple months. It's like, man, you see what's going on in this world. It's time to wake up. You better use YouTube while we still got YouTube, because eventually they're gonna take away all your free speech and your Christian values. They're gonna reverse it. They're gonna force it on society. Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Even God didn't. Jesus didn't come and do that. It was a choice. You don't force morality on anyone. But I see what they doing. I see what the government, meaning the government, the powers that be. I'm not gonna name names, but I see what they're doing, because eventually, if you don't have the right to practice freedom of religion, if you want to worship Satan, that's you. Like, you have the right to do that. How they say, like, what, you're your own moral free agent to do that, to worship Lucifer, Satan, and all that stuff. That you can do that. You know what I'm saying? And it was like that in God's day, but God sent them. He would send people. He would send prophets to those to warn them and to invite them. Look, you don't have to do this. You could just, you know what I'm saying? It's the same today. God never forces. That's why you know it's the devil, when he wants to force things on you. It don't work that way. Anytime you start to see any government, whatever, start to legislate morality, yeah, it's a problem. I smell a, what do you call it, Nero thing going on, as far as you burn up all of Rome and blame the Christians. See, it's these Christians who took these things away from you, and now you if you get caught reading the Bible, now you go to jail. You see what I'm saying? It's like they're gonna reverse it, and they use certain incidences. I ain't gonna name what. They use certain incidences to set a precedent so that they can bring these things to fruition. I ain't falling for that. Whatever. So like I said, whoever's watching this, if you crazy enough to watch me, nah, I'm joking. I don't know. Like I said, I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing this. I'm not one of these. See, faces are popping in my mind, but I don't want to name names, because I'm nice. I'm nice and I'm sweet. I'm not these people who are going to go in to sway people's decisions. No, not decisions. So I can win their vote and get likes and looks and subscribers and stuff like that. I'm not into that. I'm just doing it just for me. And if I can reach somebody and tell them the truth, I know I'm all over the place in these videos right now. But hopefully, I just have to learn to calm down and get used to taping, so that eventually I can hopefully maybe do a Bible study or read things or share things. There's a lot of things that I've learned, and I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? So it's only like a hand. Like, I can really count on one hand how many people I watch, how many people I trust. Especially when you being black and everything, it's like certain things kind of, I shouldn't have said that. That's another thing I'm gonna get into, but I don't know who I'll watch. But let me just, before I mentioned the black thing, now I can't reverse that. With the ecclesia in Greek, which means called out one. So it's talking about the church, right? Ecclesia. It don't matter what nationality you are. It don't. You see what I'm saying? But there are things you can't. But at the same time, you can't deny race. You can't deny that, because if I see someone who's white, that's the first thing they're gonna see. They're gonna see my skin color. You see what I'm saying? And whatever they think is whatever they think. But I'm just saying that's the first thing you're gonna see. So you can't deny that in society. And now you're starting to see the divide um, with race, with the incident that happened, you're starting to see people say, well, but he was still, but, or he's not, but it's just, regardless of what side you're on, it's still a divide. So, like I said, with the ecclesia, the called out ones, when the rapture occurs, it's going to be all races, okay? But after that, then yes, God will have to focus on on the Jewish race because that's where he left off with the covenants. So he's going to have to so that stuff will be fulfilled after the church's removal. I do believe that, and I can find scriptures and and to substantiate that and talk about those type of things on this channel or whatever I'm trying to do right now. But really, this is just a vlog. It's just for me to run my mouth, and see who else out there is as nutty as I am. So um, I'm just gonna get ready to go and yeah, I'm gonna go to the park, y'all. I have a crossword puzzle over there. I don't know. I'm like, I don't even, I'm not gonna force myself. Oh, I have to sit out there just go out there, just get out the house. I just want to get out the house and not run errands. Not throw on a hat in my whatever little raggedy outfit and go to Walmart and go get some stuff for my chickens or you see what I'm saying? It's like, I didn't want to do that. I said, look, no, just today I'm going to go out and let's focus on me and just relax and get out. You know, every other day I can do this. Just get dressed, go and just document. And that's it. It's better than just sitting here. My darn computer broke. Whatever. I gotta buy another one. It lasted me 5 years. So, gotta get another one. But it's better than me sitting here looking at perfumes. Oh my gosh. So, I'm signing off. Thank you for watching, and I will be back. I want to do this consistently. I actually feel like I feel good doing this. I notice when I have the phone in my hand, I know I'm like wiggling everywhere. That's my husband and I back there. Ain't we cute? Anyway, but I notice when I have this in my hand, like I'm way more comfortable than when I have it on a pedestal. I notice I start itching. I start acting all weird. I don't know. It's a process, and I'm going to sign off. I'm going to be quiet and get off. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, bye.